There is one. This is something new. This is something new. And these fish are crappie. How big is this crappie? I wanna harvest one 9-inch crappie. Yeah. Fish. Look at the size of this bluegill. You look at the size of this bluegill. It is eating the trickles. My God, look at the size of this bluegill. Look here what a bite we got today. There is finally one fish. Was it so hard? Finally something. Feels half decent. It is half decent. Wow. He ate the TicklerZ, but they didn't like the little ZMan. Well, maybe it was different spot. Waiting for the catfish rod on the back to start running. That's not a bad crappie, man. Look at here, the orange ZMan, such a good color for stained water. Look, you can confuse it with a crawfish. That is a good crapperoo. I glued this so hard. I should be able to fish this all day today. I glued it really hard. Okay, we got something. Little bluegill on the TicklerZ. Look at this, folks. Look at this. It's a perfect bait. Should keep it suspended for bait on the back. There we go. There we go. Okay, maybe we are onto something after all. Decent crappie here on the TicklerZ. Oh, lifting and I lose my jig head because I worked so hard to crazy good this jig head, so I fish with it all day. Little crap. Interesting. The big TicklerZ. The big TicklerZ so effective. Even I got some very small bluegill with it. There's another one. Interesting, man. The big TicklerZ. So effective. Another little crap. I'm gonna yank this one here. I'm gonna yank this one in the boat. This is just an awesome color. Look. Somebody said in my last video, well, when crappie bite, they will eat everything. That's true. I didn't make this video about ZMan. I didn't buy this ZMan because some fish will eat only the ZMan and nothing else, because it presents some new opportunity for me. Trust me, my Japanese lures are much better than this ZMan in terms of color and profile and everything. But this thing, once crazy glued, you can fish all day and not adjust anything. And maybe adjusting doesn't bother you, and putting new lures doesn't bother you, but it bothers me because I want my lure to be perfectly straight, and I want the hook to come out of the lure on the perfect angle. Once I achieve that at home, I play like 5 minutes to crazy glue one lure. Once I achieve it, I crazy glue it, and then I fish with it all day with perfectly adjusted hook to lure angle. It's really deep now. Have to wait forever for it to sink, even with a 2-gram head. But I gave up. This is the only thing I can do today. Otherwise, when this is done, I'm just going home. I gave up on white bass, channel catfish. I gave up on everything today. There was a nibble. There's another one. There's another one. Not too shabby either. My Chinese rosewood rod. Oh, let me not step on the net. Come on, yank him. Yank him. Yank him. You know, it's funny when I'm yanking this fish, I'm not afraid of the Chinese rod snapping, because I'm fishing with this thing just to make a point. I'm afraid that my crazy good jig head will snap and I'll lose it, because I have only one. I don't even know if I have another 2-gram tungsten head here on the boat. There it is. There it is. What is it? This one has some kind of shoulders, I guess. What is it? It surfaced, but I was trying not to hit the wall. What is it, bass? What is it? Oh man, there's a dead crappie there. That's not my crappie. I released all of my crappie in perfect health. This is not my crappie, folks. This crappie is long dead. This is not my crappie. I didn't deep hook a single crappie. If I did, I would tell you. But that's a bass. Finally, a decent bass on the TicklerZ. This crappie is not even kicking, folks. This is not my crappie. It's not even kicking. No way. I didn't hook. I'll tell you. I don't care. And that's a 10-inch crappie anyway. That's a legal fish. I would tell you, but this is not my crappie. I did not deep hook a crappie today. Not yet. That's a good bass here on the TicklerZ. That's the biggest bass on the TicklerZ yet. He spit it out a little too late. Okay, let's make a good picture. Good picture with the TicklerZ. There we go. Get back in there, buddy. And that bass felt a little like a crappie. There he is on the big ZMan. Felt him. Gently pulled and pulled and pulled and felt him. Little crapper-rooser. I don't know what I just said. Little crappie on the ZMan. And this way, man, look at this awesome color. On the background of this milky water, green milk. I don't know if there is a green milk, but it was very effective for small panfish today. Tough bite, folks. I don't know if there is still fish here, but here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna catch one more fish with the little ZMan, and I'm getting in my truck. I'm gonna stop at the gas station to get whatever they have, pizza or some kind of hot food. I think I caught enough fish for a video. I'm surprised that the big ZMan, the big tube, is so competitive with this little scorpion thing, with this tail. Both of them will catch small crappie and bluegill somehow. And you know, whatever I told you at the beginning when I did the unboxing, I liked the profile of the tube. I mean, it's a tube. If there is a profile that, you know, history has proven is successful, that's the tube. You can fish crappie, bluegill, bass, anything with a tube. It's a good profile, easy to eat. So I knew it would be a good profile, and it is a good profile. It's very competitive to the little ugly thing that I'm still trimming the head out of this thing. And the big ZMan is very competitive with the little. That's a nibble. Hopefully that is my final fish and we get out of here. Yep, it is my final fish. So see, I just switched. I mean, I got them exhausted with the big one. Whoa, little drum, little ugly drum. Well, I don't want to end the video with a drum. I'm gonna catch something else. Probably a small bluegill. I'm gonna catch one more fish and then I'm gonna get out of here. This drum was too ugly. Interesting. Little ugly drum is mingled with the crappie and the bluegill here. Very interesting. Obviously they tolerate each other when they're little. But yeah, the two lures, if you are a bass angler, you don't really need to buy the little ugly thing, because the little tube, the TicklerZ, is pretty damn effective for panfish if you wanna from time to time fish for panfish. And also this TicklerZ, you saw I caught a decent bass today. This TicklerZ, I think if you fish it for bass, will be very effective for bass. That lure has enough body, so a bass that sees it will not be too lazy to pass it on like a nickel worm. But even nickel worm, you see, they don't even pass a nickel worm. That tube is definitely big enough for a bass. So if you're a bass angler and you don't want to buy all of them, although if I know bass anglers, they do like to buy all of them. Here is the last fish of the video. Bass anglers, they do like to buy all of them. But if you want to buy just one, so you can from time to time switch between bass and panfish, the little tube is the way to go. This ugly thing here looks good and is gonna kill the bedding bluegill in the spring. It will, but why deal with it? You need a very small hook for it, while the other guy, let me show you the other guy. The other guy accepts some pretty large hooks. I still suggest smaller hooks with thin wire, but it accepts pretty large hooks. But if you want to use it for panfish, look, I still have a small hook here. And this way, man, look at this awesome color. On the background of this milky water, green milk. I don't know if there is a green milk, but it was very effective for small panfish today. Too sad I didn't find any white bass. On the way back, I'm gonna go back, scan around, maybe I will find a school now, but doubt it. Also, I'm surprised I had cut bait here all day. Not all day, but at least a few good hours. Nothing hit the cut bait. Not a channel catfish, not blood catfish. Nothing hit the cut bait. Really surprising. But I'm done with this because I know in the video you think I'm killing them, but there is too much between the fish, folks. I am not waiting 10-15 minutes to catch a fish. So I'm gonna go home and just edit a video to release tomorrow. Thanks for watching this one. See you soon. Bye bye.